Now, which is race number 4, and we back in grade here as well to Class 4. 1,200 metres again. All you need gets the drop in grade, but he's got the visitors draw to go with at gate 14. Charming Bachelor made a nice debut when third behind Iron Boy after missing the hop. Newcomers again here. Aero Happiness is one. Happy Sebring is another. And so too is Top Strike, who's had a lot of issues. Little Bird, Cream Brulee, Bled. In track work, he's been off the scene for a while. Lucky Coin and Let's Go Free is having his second start for the new stable of Casper Fountains.
Again, one or two question marks about this particular speed map, although what we can say with a fair degree of justification is that Aero Happiness will go forward. He's done that in his trials. He looks like a really lovely recruit, so I'm really looking forward to watching him on his debut on Monday afternoon. Creme Brulee, at his best, was pretty good at getting a good early position. Lucky Coin hasn't shown great form recently, but he does get the advantage of gate 1.
Yeah, the first one we look at is London Master. He's been up for a while, this horse, but still going pretty well. He's held his condition nicely. Alberto Sano will take the mount on race day. And from barrier 3, he's getting a nice draw. And he's going well. There's no problems with him in the mornings, if you do like him. Here is the first starter. He's nice. He's a bit of a gangly horse, isn't he? But he's got plenty of ability, this one. And he's a nice, big, strong horse. He's at 12.46 pounds. He's had 4 trials. And as John mentioned, he's got the pace to lead this. And at the end here, we're going to have Let's Go Free, the 14. Vincent Ho will take them out. He's been going nicely enough in the mornings as well. He's up in grade, but he moves OK, lightweight.
All right, we're going to start at the top to some extent and look at Charming Bachelor, who was certainly kept very safe in the market on debut. His trials had been quite nice. He'd been hitting the line well. He got a long way back. He had all horses in front of him when they cornered into the stretch 400 metres out, and he got past all of them bar 2.
Yeah, he missed the start, didn't he? And once he got it out to the outside, he hit the line really strongly. I thought it was a really good debut run. Iron Boy's gone on and won, or has run again pretty well. It was a little bit of a blanket finish, but it was still a really good run. And 80-80. Oh, is it 70-70?
It is 70-70.
Yeah, 70-70 on the inside there as well. As obviously a horse with some ability as well. So I thought it was OK. Just if he bounces, that was the question mark I had.
Yeah, but I've got a bounce possibility in there as well, but he's definitely bred to want this step up in trip and probably a bit further in time as well.
Destin's been in reasonable form of late, finishing second here. Prior to this, he was 8th. Prior to that, he won over 1,400. But Paul O'Sullivan's already mentioned to us in the last month or so, he's keeping into the sprint distances because he appreciates being able to find the line off the back of a good tempo. Yep,
and he's had a pretty good season. I'm slightly concerned for him from gate 11. I think he doesn't map particularly well, unfortunately, and his best form this season has come when he's had more of an inside gate. But he can't really fault what he's done, and this was a pretty decent effort last time.
Yeah, found a place again on a minor line for him. I think he's running well enough to deserve consideration and get back and run on.
Yeah, I've got him in the tips too. Right, let's have a look now at some of the newcomers. And Aero Happiness, although he's been quite forward in a lot of his trials, he has taken a few steps to sort of build the revs, which could be a slight little disadvantage, but he looks to have his fair share of ability, a lovely moving type.
Yeah, looks really good, this horse. I think he's going to be very tough to beat. He's had 4 trials, 12.46 pounds, as I mentioned, so he's a nice big horse, and I thought he won this effortlessly. So
he's bounding along, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's going to win it.
Yeah, he's won 3 of his 4 trials since he's been here, so that's pretty noteworthy, and he's done it, generally speaking, not out of third gear, so he goes straight on top for me.
Joe Moreira on board now. He's got really good stats with his first starters, which we'll see later on.
Yeah, Happy Sebring, let's take a look at him, a 3-year-old who's had quite a few trials, and most of them for Douglas White.
11.46 pounds for him. He's been slow away in most of his trials. He's had 4 of them. I'm happy to watch him.
Yeah, I am too. I think of the newcomers, Aero Happiness is the one. The other one is Top Strike. We won't be looking at some footage of him. He's had tendon problems with both sides of his legs, both right and left, and he's been here for a long time unraced. Oh, we are going to look at him. Here he is. Look at that. Perfect timing.
Ask and you shall receive.
Exactly, Paul. All these concerns have got to be a concern for me, I would have thought. You can see here he's pushed on. He's heavily bandaged as well. Tendon issues, right front, left front. Had tendonitis, unraced for 12 months. He's had a few things to iron out here, Armin Lee.
Otherwise, OK, as Basil Fawlty would say. But
right.
Yeah, in fairness to him, he has got a bit of gate speed.
He's got pace, definitely.
But, yeah, his watching brief, definitely.
2 trials, 1,055. So he's pretty fit going into it, but you know, You know what it's like with dodgy knees.
Yeah.
Dodgy legs.
Yeah, I do actually.
Easy to get off.
Aero Happiness to beat who, Paul?
No, his legs should be fine, but they wouldn't race him. I've got Aero Happiness, as you say, on top. Little Bird, I haven't given up on him. I've made him a horse to follow. They're putting the cheek pieces on. He should get a nice run from barrier 7. He drew 14 last time and had excuses once again, so we'll stick with him. He should be a good price again. Destined Get Back run on and Charming Bachelor as well. He should learn from his debut run. 6, 11, 5 and 2. But exotics, because I think Aero Happiness will come up short. So Little Bird and Destin in there with the QQ piece.
Very similar numbers for me, same queue as it goes here. Going to have the first starter, Aero Happiness, on top. Little Bird ran a very good race last time. He was rather unlucky in the run. He's a big price at the moment, obviously. His price probably influenced by the fact that Aero Happiness is going to go off very short, but I think Little Bird's good each way in this race. London Master hasn't got the greatest record at Sha Tin, but I think he can go all right here from a good gate. And Charming Bachelor in there for 4th. I think he'll be staying on, but 6 and 11 I think is the obvious queue in this race.
Yeah, I'm going to tip Aero Happiness, but I think Charming Bachelor might be giving him the most to do. I liked his debut. We're going to take another break here on Racing to Win. When we come back, the Hong Kong Lions Cup Race 5, our feature.